So weird. Today I just kind of feel like I don't even know what to actually talk about. Like there's just because there's so much that I'm thinking about that it's like that is like it almost seems like I'm unable to just focus on one thing. But I think all of it relates. Like like it's so weird how in this weird system that we live in, where it just seems like they want you to go to school and then after high school, college, and then after college, get a job to pay back the student loans, and then you find your mate and get married, have children. Like all of that just seems kind of weird to me, because it seems kind of weird to me because it doesn't work like that for every person. We all come from different walks of life. You know, some of us may have had both parents in our lives. Some of us may had only one parent in our life. Some of us spent time with family often and went out often and took part in daily living, and some of us stayed home most of the time because we didn't have anyone to go outside with, or or we just or our parents didn't really have that drive to go anywhere. Or it could have been that we just didn't really connect well with the people around us. So we all are in different development stages. So you might look at me and judge and be like, oh, why is this person like this? But then it's like, like I'm just beginning to develop a certain aspect of my life, or a certain aspect of myself. And it's like, yes, I may be good in certain areas, but in other areas I'm still developing. And the thing about that is that this system is kind of, this system treats people like it's a one size fits all, when in fact that's not really the way it works. We cannot all fit like one thing. Yes, there's main rules or law, like maxims of law that could relate to every person. But then there's this made-up law that basically just doesn't really, it just doesn't work for everyone. So different rules have to be broken because they don't serve each and every person in the best way. So this system will make you think like that you're like messed up, but in actuality it's just, you just have a different purpose and a different skill, a different You know, like, it's just crazy that that people are treated so carelessly in in certain ways. And it's just weird. It's weird that it's like that just makes you realize that whenever it comes to your life, you have to do what is important for you. You have to take responsibility for what it is you have to take responsibility for, because you know, like, nobody else knows what will help you exactly. And the system is just, you know, the system doesn't even know how to take care of each and every person. They're trying to make rules for everyone, like that's really gonna work. That does not work. Some of us have different belief systems. Some of us have different ways that our body functions. You know, so if you're thinking, oh, there's a one size fits all, you know, injection for everybody, like, you know, no. There is no one size fits all. Because, you know, they're trying to put a one size fits all thing for everybody when, do we all look the same? Like, we don't actually look exactly the same, but we know that we are a type of human, you know. So, and we all have a responsibility to do what we can for ourselves, even if it means breaking the rules. You know, breaking the rules, because those rules, they're just man-made rules, man-made laws, and man-made laws is not the supreme law. It's not the supreme law. So you know, like, certain laws could make it hard for a person to even have a decent life. You know what I mean? Like, just because of that law or rule being there, it just stops a person from actually living their best life. And that's what you gotta realize, that these rules are not really all that helpful to a certain degree. Sometimes people just make those rules just to control people. And yes, I understand certain laws or rules are made to help protect people from things, and I agree with those ones, because, you know, it should be common sense not to do certain things, like, and obvious not to do certain things, because they're like things you can't really undo. But, you know, there are things in life that it's like you really gotta look within. You gotta look within, look and see, like, what is it that, ask yourself, what is it that can help me right now? What is it that can improve my life right now? And then you make a list of all those things. And certain things might be confusing about how you're gonna make that happen. But it's like, we really have to critically think about the situation that we're in and make a way, even though it may seem like there is no way, you know? So I guess this video is all about taking responsibility and not always just going with what, you know, people are telling you to do. Because it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. It really isn't. So that's all I gotta say for now.